Hello my friends, it's your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. Let's get right to it, shall we? Here we go. In an angel numerology number 6 day, which I like to call revitalization, the chance to be loving and responsible as we usually are, a little bit more compassionate, selfless, loving, but the biggest message is really stop worrying about the material things. Money, bills, where's it coming from, what we're going to do. Refocus instead on your positive desires, imagining that they've already happened. A spiritual message to lift your vibrations higher than they've been lifted before, and to be present to what's really going on. You've been given kindness from heaven, and you've been urged to stop the mad merry-go-round that has become your downfall. Instead, be the master of your own plan. Now this works with the 7 of Swords or the 7 of Air, which is really about making the right choices, choosing something, making a decision, but taking away the angst and the insecurity, because also, you know, the ego or the devil card, same thing, can come into play on a 6th day. Now what's really interesting about this is that we're in the dark moon, because we're on the eve of not only a full moon in the sign of Pisces, but it's a eclipse, a portal. So get ready for tomorrow's full moon. So eclipses are portals that give us glimpses into the life that we were really born to live. And that was before we got distracted by all the three-dimensional egoic temptations. This is big stuff, people. This is huge. This is grounded. Let's see, what else can I tell you about today, tomorrow, what have you. Here's my isms. I'm a beautiful soul on a cosmic journey, fully and completely supported and loved by the universe. My heart space is fully open and I am boldly living my life. Thank you, universe, for providing more than plenty to nourish my life and help others. This has been very prevalent for me this week. I think I've shared with you many times that as each week begins, I never know, have no clue what income, opportunities, adventures I'm going to spring upon. In other words, I think I've been living my life in an unpredictable way for years. And I'm now landing on the fact that it's actually okay. It's actually all going to be okay. Even when life gives you or gives me difficult situations, challenges and circumstances, I just put my hand, my heart, my intentions out to all of you, up to the divine, and let it go. Here's a message from Archangel Jeremiah. When you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. We have to be on that same page, vibrating with that same intention, trying to do what's best for everybody. Queen of the Angels, you are born for this. Trust your voice. The activation messages: I trust in myself, my voice and my gifts. I am unafraid. Maya has been with us all week long. If you're going to make a hasty decision, think before you do anything. Choose the highest good. Bring in balance. Work with all the divine beings. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Gertrude and Beatrice are still... Ooh, yesterday they were by the fire. Now they're with their elementals. They're just, like most of us, in flux. Okay, Gertrude, Beatrice, what is your fairy message from this Oracles of the Fairy. There we go. Wisdom. Oh, yes. Okay. So the message from the beautiful fairy princess, she's here with a snow-flocked tree. This looks like an owl. The owl of wisdom. Now, the message here from the fairies is saying, remind yourself that you're wiser beyond your years. And today, now, is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with all your challenges. So, this is so interesting, in so much that, you know, we need to be open, fully open, and living boldly with nerve, relying on our talents, being grateful to the universe for providing the wisdom, or at least opening the vortex to the wisdom, opening the box of what our potential is, trusting our gifts and the angelic messages, and realizing that we're beautiful. This is where the wisdom comes from. You know, we can read all kinds of books. I'm folding my arms. It's not very positive, is it? We can read all kinds of books. We can take all kinds of classes. That's knowledge. Knowledge is power, for sure. Wisdom is the innate personal ability to decide and decipher what knowledge and what wisdom we're going to use, how we're going to use it, and the best place to position that wisdom, that knowledge, everything we've learned. And I'm sure many of you have realized that what you understood or what you didn't understand or what was presented to you in a different time space reality all of a sudden pops into place. Now you know why you got that. Now you know why you got this message. Now you know why that came to you. But at the time things come to us, it can be way out of context, not necessarily in the right place, the right time, and then it lands. The difference is you and I have the ability to place it where it should be placed, rather than second guessing or taking somebody else's opinion and thoughts and what they did. Yes, I had to change my languaging a long time ago to say, this is what worked for me and this is how I went about it, with the suggestion but not the direction to try it if you think this will be for your highest good. And where my own intuitive abilities come into play, I can usually decide and decipher whether whoever it is I'm making suggestions to are going to get it, or if there's something different for them. Because there should be something different for everybody, because we're all different. I think that's it from me for today. Till tomorrow, bye for now.